Hey, what's up guys? I'm here, and this time I'm very excited because this is actually going to be the very first episode of a new series that I just thought about it the other day, and I thought it would be cool to do. And it's actually me talking about movies that I've seen, and it's kind of like a review and kind of like to go through. I'm not going to spoil the movie or anything. So this series is going to be called I was thinking about different names for it, so I'm just going to keep it simple, and it's actually going to be 3 movies and 1 beer. And why the 1 beer? Because I'm also going to be talking about a beer that I drank over the week. So, I'm thinking about just doing this weekly, and hopefully you guys like it. So I'm going to start off with the very first movie of the very first episode of what I like to call 3 movies and a beer. 3 movies and 1 beer, or 3 movies and a beer. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, so the first one I want to talk to you guys about is Demon Wind. Demon Wind. Have you guys ever seen this? I mean, I saw this and I couldn't believe what I was watching. I mean, it was so bad that it was actually funny. So it's one of those movies that you need to drink, and you have to have like a couple of drinks in you, and you invite your friends over, and everybody's having popcorn and just not really taking this movie seriously because it's a joke. It's really funny. The dialogue is probably the worst I've ever seen in my entire life. The acting wasn't good at all. I mean, the acting was out there. What can I tell you? Okay, so basically, this is a story about Corey, which he has been having these awful nightmares about his grandparents dying, and he wants to find out how his grandparents died. So what he does is that he gets a bunch of his stupid, idiotic friends that they're very dumb, and he takes them with him to his old grandparents' house to figure out how they died. So because of the nightmares that he keeps on having. In all of this, there's this guy that he thinks he's a magician. He's super hilarious. Like, he does these roundhouse kicks, and he does all these weird magic tricks, and it's like super cheesy, super bad. It's like to die for. Now, the only good thing, not the only good thing, because it's one of those movies that is so bad it is good, but my favorite thing about this was definitely the special effects. The special effects in Demon Wind is awesome, and it was from a guy named Fred Kramer, which he's also worked on movies like The Deer Hunter, which is like a very good movie from the 70s, and another 80s horror creature feature called The Beast Within, another movie that had amazing special effects and graphics. The monsters look great. Sadly, there's no monsters here to show you guys, but if you guys ever see this movie, you'll see that the demons are very well detailed. So special effects were really good, and the visual, like, I mean, Fred Kramer is a badass. He's really good at what he does. Other than that, this movie is like don't get me wrong, the Blu-ray transfer was amazing. It's a 2K restoration of its 35 millimeter camera negative. This is, of course, a Vinegar Syndrome, and then you see there you actually see the spine on it. A great Blu-ray transfer. It has you can't even tell that it was made in the 80s and on VHS quality. Very good stuff. It has a bunch of special features here. It has a theatrical trailer, still gallery, a video interview with actress Sherry Lay, a video interview with producer Sandy Horowitz. It has cover artwork by Speed Blur, which actually is a reversible artwork. It's very similar. This is what it is, and then this is the reversible artwork. So it's pretty similar to the other one, to the back one. It's a double disc. It comes with the DVD and the Blu-ray. And another interesting fact that I read online about this movie is that Lou Diamond Phillips' wife was working in this movie behind. She was like an assistant to the director, and he actually put one of the demon suits on, and he was actually one of the demons in this movie. So I don't think he's credited. He might be credited, but it's a fun fact that I read online about this movie, that he's actually married to, or was married to, one of the assistants from the directors here. So that was pretty cool. So this movie was very, very bad. And like I said, it's good to, to gather with your friends and, just laugh about it, because the dialogue in this movie is like crazy. I don't know who wrote the screenplay for this, but yeah, man, it's Vinegar Syndrome from 1984, 98 minutes, and I guess it's not rated. I guess, I mean, there's no ratings here, but yeah, Demon Wind. It actually, I don't have the slipcover for it, but if you have the slipcover for it, it's worth a lot of money, because on eBay it's going for like $60-$70 with the slippy. But sadly, I don't have the slipcover. That's just the way I got it. So yeah, Demon Wing. I mean, to drink and to have a good time with your friends that like similar B movies, definitely, for sure, because the acting was bad. And the dialogue, again, I can't get over the lines. They're so cheesy, so bad, so ridiculous. I mean, your friend is like dead, and then the next scene you're like jumping and trying to have sex with a girl, with another girl. It's like it's way funny, in a bad, I mean, bad but good in a good way. The next one I saw here was 500 Days of Summer. This movie was really awesome. Really cool. I really liked this one a lot. This was in 2009, runs at 95 minutes, and this is a 20th Century Fox with, of course, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. And, man, what can I say about this? This is a very fantastic movie. It's not boring. I don't like romantic comedies, but this would probably be my favorite romantic comedy, because it's so real. Like, there's nothing fake about this. This is sometimes life works, and if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Like I said, I'm not gonna spoil movies. I'm just gonna basically tell you whether I liked it or not. This one I loved. Is really good, and I'm not into comedy romance, but definitely a really good movie. You guys should check out. This is directed by Mark Webb, which I don't know if you guys have know about this, but he's also directed Gifted, and he did Amazing Spider-Man 2 as well. He's done a couple of movies, but this one's by far his best. Gifted was really good, but 500 Days of Summer, I mean, the soundtrack was really good with the Smiths, and a lot of 80s music, references to music wise, and basically the story about I forgot what was his name in the movie. I think it was Tom, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, so they work together in a New Hampshire greetings card. Like writing greetings cards and stuff, and then she's the new girl, and the new girl. Well, yeah, she's from the show The New Girl, but she's the new girl in the office, and he automatically falls in love with her. He tries everything, tries to be with her. She doesn't want a steady relationship, and everything goes downhill from there. So it's basically the story of him, and her, and 500 Days of Summer. Her name was Summer. That's why it's the 500 Days of Summer, which is actually 75% of it. I heard it was real. It's the writer's experience with a girl named Jennifer, I believe, and it kind of says it in the beginning that that's basically, he went through a bad breakup, and it's pretty much what this movie's about that story. But they kind of like tweaked it around and stuff. So it's a very good movie, and it has a very good soundtrack. Roger Ebert gave it 4 stars, if you can see there. So yeah, man, they do acknowledge a lot of great music and stuff. But definitely awesome movies. 500 Days of Summer. If I had to watch a romantic comedy, it would definitely be this one. And on to the beer. The beer that I drank this week. I just kept the bottle because well, it's a can. I kept the can because I drank it like a couple of days ago. And it's called Bushka Stout, which is a Russian imperial stout. And what can I say about this? This is locally, like I'm from Florida, but this is from Hollywood, Florida, so you can see over there. And it's from Hollywood Brewery. It has 9.4% alcohol, so it's a very, very strong beer. And like it says, no preservatives, 100% pure ingredients, so unfiltered, unpastured, and it's. I mean, to be honest with you, I did not like it at all. To me, it was too dark, too heavy, too thick, and I really didn't like this beer at all. It was very, very, like, it felt super bloated, and I don't like to feel so bloated, and it was so thick and rich. I don't like beers like that, so I didn't like it at all. But Beer Advocate gave it like an 89, which is actually very, very good. So I don't know, maybe I'm wrong in this. Maybe if you guys try this, let me know if you guys have ever tried this Bushka Stout. I'm not a big fan of it. I didn't like it. I tried it both, drinking it from the can, and then I poured it into a glass to see it would taste better, because sometimes you gotta let the beer breathe a little. But nah, man, I didn't like it at all. So quite a disappointment. First episode, bad beer. Not bad beer. Everybody has different tastes. This is only based on my opinion, and I didn't like it too much. Anyways, so the third and final movie I saw this week is Elijah Wood, an Elijah Wood movie. It's called Come to Daddy. Now, this movie is really, really, really good. This follows the story of Norval. He had a weird name, Norval Greenwood, I believe it was. Norval Greenwood, yeah. And he's like in his 30s already. So, and he hasn't seen his father in about 30 years. He hasn't seen his dad in a very, very long time. So he receives this letter saying to please come meet me, his father, and with an address on it. So he's that kind of like a hipster looking kid, and he kind of like makes this strange connection with his father when he meets him. And it's just so weird between him and his father. They're very awkward. They're it was all very awkward, but it's a very great story. Something I've never seen before. Very, very original. Elijah Wood's performance in this movie was very, very good. His look was weird, but it looked cool. It fit in with his character. It's made by Lionsgate, rated R. Running time 95 minutes, and it was made in 2019. But yeah, man, Elijah Woods was awesome. And I mean, everybody knows him from A Good Son, and of course he goes Frodo and Lord of the Rings and all that stuff. He also did another good movie, Maniac, like kind of like the remake of Maniac. But yeah, this movie, it's excellent. I highly recommend this movie. There's a couple of gruesome scenes. Not the movie, the entire movie is not gruesome. It's not like a horror movie, but it's just a thriller that is like nonstop. It's one thing after another, and then he has to face a bunch of challenges. And it's like a normal kid, and not kid, like he's in his 30s, but like it's like he just, something happens to him, and then something else happens to him, and it was crazy. It was nuts. And this is actually Aunt Timpson's debut as a director, film director. And man, this movie was wicked, man. This movie was really, really good. I highly recommend this. I can't tell you how much I highly. If you haven't seen this, go out there and see it. I believe it's in Amazon Prime has it. I think Shudder has it. I'm not sure about Netflix, but there's a lot of streaming services that have it. And I've actually seen it in the Redbox too, if you guys don't want to, buy it, But definitely worth buying, worth checking out. It was awesome. Come to Daddy. And that kind of wraps up this first episode of 3 Movies and a Beer. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And until next time, let's see. Hopefully, the next episode, I do drink a cool beer. Maybe I'll go for something that I already know because I already had a bad experience here with this Bushka Stout. Horrible. Anyways, until next time, I hope I'll see you guys soon. Bye.